I would watch a whole spin-off of Fury
him
and
at
Goose.
home with
their
his cat.
adventures. Absolutely.
Nick Fury and
the Flurkin.
And the Flurkin.
Fury and the Flurkin.
Fury and the Flurkin.
There you go.
Hey, nice.
You know how to fly this thing?
We'll see.
That's a yes or no question.
Yes.
I absolutely love Carol.
Thanks.
What is your favorite thing about that character?
It's just like a sense of ownership that she has. There's like it's a different kind of strength that's just a very simple rootedness where she's not gonna diminish her light for anybody else. Simple.
What do you think you probably got from playing this character?
Not feeling like it's worth it to make myself smaller just because it might make other people feel better, you know? Being able to like expand and hold space for yourself is kind of everything.
So who is the one, because I noticed the last few Marvel movies that they've been trying to find very subtle ways for you to almost say mother. So who's the person that keeps coming up with the different almost?
Oh, I don't know, different writers in different places. Everybody tries to find a way for me to do it or not do it, only because they want to tease people.
Yeah.
So I guess when I say mother flirkin in this movie, I was listening to it and I was like, you almost missed that. But they made the mother louder than flirkin. But, you know, they can manipulate the sound that way. But it's like, okay, did he say it?
I mean, it did sound really close.
Yeah, that's mother flirkin.
Yeah. I know that this iteration of the character is heavily based on Kelly Sue DeConnick's run with the character.
Yeah, before we were hired, we were reading through all the comics, and that was the one that immediately grabbed us in terms of, you know, this is kind of the character we would want to write to. This is the character we would want to spend the next 2 years of our life with. And, you know, luckily the people at Marvel were very much on the same page, and I think that's why our kind of visions aligned and why we ended up working together.
Did you see your cameo in the movie?
No!
Oh, see it again.
Stop.
Yeah.
See it
I'm
again.
gonna have to pay attention.
I think it's great to see so many amazing female characters in one film, and also to see so many different kinds of female relationships in it. There's a whole spectrum of relationships. You've got a mother-daughter relationship, you've got, you know, a friendship, rivalry, you've got a kind of a mentor-pupil kind of relationship, and I think it's really great to see that in a film like this.
Were you at all conscious of that happening, and that was the plan the whole the whole time?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, it deals with sexism, it deals with, you know,
Right.
a refugee situation. It deals with a lot of stuff that's pretty much happening right now in the real world.
Well, that is one of the things that I'm so proud of with Marvel, is that they make films that are really fun and accessible and entertaining if you just want that. If you just want to like disappear for a while and be in space, you can have that. But if you want to sort of meditate on perhaps things that are happening in the world, things that are happening with yourself in other countries, those are in there for you too to think about and hopefully empathize with and connect with. So it's all there for a reason, but it's up to the viewer to decide how they want to take it.
I felt like we were making a modern day, like our own modern day version of the 90s. So I feel like there were those women kind of at the sides that were like speaking up and speaking their truth, but they weren't given the time. And all it is just, our movie's like a snapshot of if we gave women their time at that point. Women are having their time right now. And I think that the 90s is a great way to show that we didn't do that, and to show where we should be right now. But we're going in that direction. I'm really proud to be an adult at this time when that tide is changing.
Do you feel like now, is Nick Fury a dog person, a cat person, or a flirkin person?
I'm gonna say he's definitely a cat person, apparently, from the way he interacts with Goose, and you know how I mean, that's the most tender and affecting that you've ever seen. Nick
Yeah.
Fury.
I would watch a whole spin-off of Fury
him
and
at home,
Goose.
him at home with
their
his cat.
adventures. Absolutely.
Nick Fury and the
Flurkin.
Flurkin.
Fury and the
Okay.
Flurkin.
Fury and the Flurkin.
There you go.
Hey, nice.
It rolls right off. Marvel, hit me up. It's fine. I got this.
Flurkin Fury.
One of the things that, I mean, obviously Carol has all these amazing superpowers, but I kind of felt like there were moments in the movie that her greatest strength and heroism came from really how she was dealing with these little, let's say, microaggressions that were happening. How does that feel, being able to do that in a movie, knowing that that's something that women and girls deal with all the time?
Well, it's cool because you watched it and you noticed it,
Yeah.
you know, and that's why we make art. That's why we tell stories is to be like, hey, I see you. Like, those little things that are happening to you, like, we get it, and we're putting it on a big screen to say, like, your experience is like others. You're not alone. That's part of why I find, like, my job is so cathartic, and I feel really lucky to get to do it because I get to take a lifetime of experience and put it into movies.